G'day everyone, Jason Nunn from Fisherman's Warehouse Marine, Sweet Street at Warners Bay, your Newcastle Honda marine dealer. And of course today being Thursday guys, southerly is just striking up, 20 knots they say, showers, and tomorrow sou'easters into Friday, and then we see a little bit of easterly on Saturday and a big nor'easter to top off the weekend on Sunday, probably up to around about 25 knots or better. Now full moon this weekend on Saturday, and of course some big tides, big high tide, 9 o'clock in the morning Saturday morning, just over 2 meters. That low tide just after 3:30 on Saturday afternoon, 0.24 guys, so a big tide exchange. Those big tide exchanges really do spice up the estuary, so we've got some benefits out of it. And of course just southeast winds into next week, typical of what we've been having, southerlies, showers, just continuing in through November. Now reports coming in definitely out wide, that sort of bit of a, there's a downwelling that's just coming past, probably the out off Swansea, mid-canyon southerns. There's a huge upwelling Port Stephens north. It's just coming down. This is going to really spice up the striped marlin, definitely off the coast, and of course the dolphin fish. And speaking of dolphin fish, firstly one, the Swansea fad is back, we got reports of that, but all week for those that have been able to get out coastally, there has just been dolphin fish everywhere. A lot of guys out the front on Swansea, out on the trap line down towards Texas. So we definitely know that the Port Stephens fad, Swansea fad, no doubt Newcastle and Terrigal, all fishing well. But any trap lines that are out there, and some guys catching their PBs. I got a text yesterday, a beautiful fish, 93 centimetre dolphin fish. So there's lots of dolphin fish. Probably the best start to the year I've ever seen off our part of the coastline for dolphin fish this early in the season. So you've got the opportunity to get out there, and there's even a lot of spearos going. You know, Brewer and the boys, they've been going out there spearing a lot of dolphin fish as well. So it just gives you a bit of an idea of what is off the coast at the moment. Water temperature reports yesterday fluctuating between 23 to 24 degrees in on that farm area. So the water's now warming up very, very quickly. Starting to see even a few bonito coastally, and they will definitely increase as we move into the later part of November and into December. But the bycatch when you're out there chasing a few of these dolphin fish, still some snapper, trag, still a few perch, there's a bit of variety, and of course kings still getting caught further south. The inshore, like we said, bonito now into the system, flathead, trag, reds, it's all now starting to look very, very good. And because of so many dolphin fish out on the farm, no doubt they're in that 30 fathoms, and you'll probably see a sprinkling of them in and around that ship line. So worth having a troll in and around any of the ships that are off our part of the coastline. Reports for the beaches have started to now improve. Starting to get reports in of whiting along the beaches, not only on the beaches, but now starting to see them on the breakwater, and some very nice fish indeed. Fish above 40 centimetres. Some days better than others. But of course, tubes or beach, whatever worm you can basically get. I still favour tube worms when you're fishing the beaches nowadays, but the estuary is starting to come alive, and so is the beach, and I think that is just where it's happening. Fish are spilling out of the estuary up through that breakwater area along the beaches, and Stockton no exception. They're getting fish up there as well. These reports of kings in Lake Macquarie have continued. A good mate of ours, Justin Worley, out there this week. Another beautiful king, a couple of smaller ones the day after, but the kingfish in Lake Macquarie have definitely continued, as they have up around Swansea Bridge. So there's a lot of life there. Squid, guys, some days the squid have been on the tube, everyone's been able to catch plenty. Other days they're scratching, spending hours to get just 2 squid. But it's going to improve, and that full moon coming through this weekend. Remember, 10 nights after the full moon, that's the next prawn run, and we'll talk about that a little bit more next week, and really sort of like hone in on that. I just think that next run after the amount of rain we've been having should be even better again. Plenty of whiting now, guys, on the flats. I'm getting a lot of reports. I spoke to a good mate of ours, Charlie, through the week. He got some very good whiting up to around about 41 on the sand flats, and there's some very good brim throughout that system. Of course, flathead, plenty of flatties around, guys, in the channel and in and out through the lake. We're seeing a lot. A few lake reds still out there. There's been a couple of really nice fish caught, and also a lot of mulloway. And again, a lot of smaller mulloway, 50 centimetres, 55s, a real variety of fish in the lake.
Now, blue swimmer crabs, yes, still a few. And with this bit of a flush that we're getting, this continual rain and thunderstorms, you'll probably start to see a few muddies in the estuary itself, coming back in, getting washed out of a lot of our river systems. All in all, guys, it doesn't look too bad. I think the estuary is still fishing very, very well for our bait and lure fishermen, but if you can get offshore, those dolphin fish are there to be had. There's plenty of them. They may not last. Get out there and enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you next week.